Hey everybody, it's B and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here with me today because we're going to talk about something incredibly important and close to my heart. Today we're diving deep into a topic that I know a lot of us struggle with: self-confidence. Whether you're dealing with self-doubt, facing new challenges, or just trying to find your footing in this fast-paced world, self-confidence is key. Before we start, could you please like the video, share it, and subscribe to our channel? Your support means the world to me and helps us reach more people who might need a little boost in their confidence journey. Also, hit the notification bell for more. This way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos packed with tips, advice, and inspiration. Now let's get started. Listen, self-confidence isn't something you achieve overnight or a magical destination you arrive at. It's more like a winding path, full of ups and downs, twists and turns. Sometimes it feels like you're climbing a steep mountain, but every step you take brings you closer to your goal. It's an ongoing journey, a process of growth and self-discovery. You'll find that as you work on building your self-confidence, you'll learn more about yourself, your strengths, and your unique qualities. It's a beautiful journey of self-awareness and personal development. And guess what? It's something you can totally cultivate. Just like planting a seed and nurturing it to grow, you can develop your self-confidence with the right mindset and practices. In this video, we're going to break down 5 common habits that might be holding you back from unlocking your full potential. These habits can be sneaky and often go unnoticed, but they can have a significant impact on your self-esteem and confidence. We'll explore why these habits are so detrimental and, most importantly, how to break free from them and step into a more confident you. By identifying and addressing these habits, you'll be able to make positive changes that will boost your confidence and help you achieve your goals. So let's dive in and start this transformative journey together. You know that feeling when you're constantly second-guessing yourself, seeking validation from everyone else except the one person who truly matters you? It's a common experience, one that many of us go through at different points in our lives. We find ourselves looking outward for approval, hoping that someone else will tell us that we're good enough, smart enough, or capable enough. But in doing so, we often overlook the most important source of validation, our own inner voice. It's like you're handing over your power, letting others dictate your worth. When you constantly seek reassurance from others, you give them control over your self-esteem. You allow their opinions to shape how you see yourself, which can be incredibly disempowering. It's as if you're saying, "I don't trust my own judgment, I need someone else to tell me I'm okay." When you rely on external validation, you become dependent on the opinions of others. This dependency can lead to a cycle of anxiety and self-doubt, where you're always looking for the next hit of approval to feel good about yourself. Social media can exacerbate this issue, as we often measure our worth by the number of likes, comments, or followers we have. But this kind of validation is fleeting and superficial. And let's be real, people are fickle. Their opinions change like the wind. One moment they might praise you, and the next, they might criticize you. Basing your self-worth on such an unstable foundation is a recipe for emotional turmoil. It's important to remember that people's opinions are often influenced by their own insecurities and biases and may not accurately reflect your true value. This dependence creates a shaky foundation for your self-confidence. When your sense of self is built on the approval of others, it can easily be shaken by criticism or rejection. You might find yourself constantly worrying about what others think, which can prevent you from taking risks or pursuing your true passions. It's like walking on eggshells, always trying to please everyone else at the expense of your own happiness. It's like building a house on sand. The moment a wave of criticism comes crashing in, your self-esteem crumbles. Just as a sandcastle can't withstand the force of the ocean, your self-worth can't endure the constant ebb and flow of external opinions. To build a more resilient sense of self, you need a solid foundation, one that comes from within. But here's the thing, your worth comes from within. True self-confidence is rooted in self-acceptance and self-love. It's about recognizing your inherent value, regardless of what others think or say. When you cultivate a strong sense of self, you become less reliant on external validation and more resilient in the face of criticism. You are inherently valuable, regardless of what anyone else thinks. Your worth is not determined by the opinions of others, but by your own beliefs and actions. Embrace your unique qualities and trust in your abilities. Remember that you have the power to define your own worth. So, how do you break free from this habit? It starts with self-awareness. Begin by noticing how often you seek reassurance from others. Pay attention to the situations that trigger this need for validation. Are there specific people or circumstances that make you feel insecure? Understanding these patterns can help you address the root causes of your self-doubt. Start by noticing how often you seek reassurance from others. Keep a journal to track your thoughts and feelings. Reflect on why you feel the need for external validation and how it affects your self-esteem. This process of self-reflection can be incredibly enlightening and empowering. Pay attention to the situations that trigger this need for validation. Once you identify these triggers, you can work on building your self-confidence from within. Practice self-compassion and positive self-talk. Remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments. Surround yourself with supportive people who uplift and encourage you. Over time, you'll find that you rely less on external validation and more on your own inner strength. Let me ask you something. How much of your day is spent worrying about things you have absolutely no control over? Think about it for a moment. The weather, the traffic, what people say behind your back, these are things you can't change. They are beyond your reach, yet they often dominate our thoughts. Yet we often allow these uncontrollable factors to consume our thoughts, stealing our peace and ultimately our confidence. It's like giving away a piece of ourselves to something that doesn't deserve it. When you focus on what you can't control, you're essentially giving away your power. You're letting external circumstances dictate your internal state. You're letting anxiety and worry run the show. It's like handing over the reins of your life to uncertainty and fear. But here's the key: shift your focus to your circle of influence. This is where your true power lies. What are the things you can actually do something about? What aspects of your life can you influence and change? What steps can you take to move forward, to create the outcomes you desire? Even the smallest actions can lead to significant changes. Taking action, even small steps, is incredibly empowering. It builds momentum and gives you a sense of control over your life. It reminds you that you're not a victim of circumstance, you're an active participant in your own life. You have the power to shape your reality. Start by practicing mindfulness. Be aware of your thoughts and where your focus lies. Redirect your energy towards what you can control. Set clear goals and visualize the steps needed to achieve them. This will help you stay grounded and focused on your path. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. These positive experiences can counterbalance the stress of uncontrollable factors. Reflect on your progress regularly. Acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. This will boost your confidence and reinforce your sense of control. Surround yourself with supportive people who uplift and encourage you. Their positive influence can help you stay focused on what truly matters. Remember, peace of mind comes from within. By focusing on what you can control, you create a sense of inner calm and resilience. Embrace each day with a proactive mindset. Take charge of your life and let go of the worries that hold you back. You have the power to create a fulfilling and meaningful life. So the next time you find yourself worrying about uncontrollable factors, pause and shift your focus. Remember, you are in control of your actions and your attitude. Make the choice to empower yourself and live your best life. We've all been there, right? Replaying past mistakes in our minds, torturing ourselves with what-ifs and should-haves. But let me tell you, dwelling on the past is a recipe for self-sabotage. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of negativity, preventing you from moving forward. Those past experiences, those perceived failures, they hold valuable lessons. They offer an opportunity for growth, for learning, for becoming a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Instead of beating yourself up, ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How can I use this experience to make better choices in the future? Remember, you are not defined by your past mistakes. You are constantly evolving, learning, and growing. Here's the thing about feelings. They're fickle. They ebb and flow like the tide. Relying solely on your feelings to make decisions is like navigating a ship in a storm without a compass. You're likely to get tossed around, end up off course, and feel completely lost. Your values are your guiding principles, your North Star. They provide a sense of direction, a framework for making choices that align with who you truly are and what you want to achieve. When you make decisions based on your values, you feel a sense of alignment, of integrity, and that, my friends, is a powerful source of confidence. Do you find yourself constantly saying sorry, even when you've done nothing wrong? Over-apologizing can become a reflex, a way of diminishing yourself in your presence. It's like you're constantly seeking permission to take up space, to be heard, to be seen. But here's the deal, you deserve to be here. You have a voice, and it deserves to be heard. Your thoughts, your ideas, your presence, they all matter. Instead of defaulting to sorry, try expressing gratitude. Thank you for your patience, thank you for understanding, or simply own your actions without the need for excessive apologies. I understand your perspective, I'll take that into consideration. So there you have it, 5 habits that could be holding you back from experiencing true self-confidence. Reflect on these habits to identify areas for improvement in self-confidence. Remember, building self-confidence is an ongoing process, a journey of self-discovery and growth. Engage in actions that reinforce your self-worth and personal values. Embrace the journey, celebrate your progress, and never stop believing in your incredible potential. The path to self-confidence involves continuous growth and self-awareness. Don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe to our channel. Also, turn on the bell for new updates. Until next time, keep shining bright.